All right, let's talk Beterbiev versus Bivol, the rematch. I scored Bivol 7-5, the winner. I give him rounds 1, 2, 3, and then 8, 9, 10, 11. And then Beterbiev, I scored 4, 5, 6, 7, and 12. Rounds 1 through 3 were really simple for me, where Bivol was moving and sitting down and throwing combinations and then getting out of the way. Beterbiev was way more aggressive than he was in the first fight, but he really wasn't doing much. And remember, the number one scoring rule for boxing is clean, effective punching. One of the big takeaways was it was almost like this as far as Beterbiev goes. As aggressive as he was like landing some punches. But then in the second round, he was more aggressive and landing more punches. And in the third, he was probably his most aggressive in the beginning of the fight. And he had probably landed his most through the 3 rounds. But in my opinion, Bivol still did enough to stop and make him miss, throw the combinations, then get out of harm's way and control the aggression from Beterbiev. And then from rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7, I think Beterbiev's aggression was absolutely getting to Bivol, and he was landing just the cleaner, more effective punches. Bivol had moments where he would get back on his rhythm and his boxing, but he didn't really find that rhythm again till the 8th. In the 8th, he finally moved, and then he started boxing again. So 8, 9, 10, 11, I think Bivol controlled it with smooth, good boxing. And then round 12, I mean, when Beterbiev just came out like a devil and he really wanted it, and he landed way more punches in the 12th to get it because he thought he had to have a knockout. But one of the biggest takeaways about this fight that I want to get through to people comparatively to the first fight is like Bivol's adjustment from 1 to 2 was actually boxing but not moving too much. In rounds 1, 2, and 3, he would take a step back and throw the 3-piece combination and then move to his right or move to his left and take 1 step back. He would shuffle in between the combinations, but when he decided to throw the combinations, he'd really sit on that front leg and put some oomph behind those punches. And that's something I don't think he did in the last fight. And that's honestly why in the first fight, I scored it for Beterbiev. I thought Beterbiev was landing the cleaner, more effective punches. Even though Bivol was doing a lot of good stuff and moving, he just wasn't landing clean and effectively throughout the rounds that he was probably doing more. So in the end, I think Bivol wins this fight. Good fight, close fight. Pray to God we get the trilogy. But I think the determining factor was that this time Bivol sat in the pocket to throw his combinations, put his weight on his front leg, and really put some oomph on those punches, and didn't move as much away from Beterbiev as he did in the first fight. It doesn't mean like that he whitewashed Beterbiev. Every round was really close. I had round 6, I could see you scoring in a draw. So you could have it maybe 6-4 with 1 draw. I do think that refs should be, or not refs, but judges should be more open to the idea of giving rounds as a draw, because sometimes neither guy does enough to really win the round, and then the scores seem out of whack. So that's it. 2 of my keynotes was that I don't think Beterbiev went to the body enough. He needs to go to the body more. If they have that trilogy fight, he was throwing the looping right hand to the body, especially as Bivol was stepping left. But he needs to go to the body way more, especially because Bivol does move a lot more than him. Where on the flip side, Bivol was going to the body a lot more so than Beterbiev. He was going head body and body head, which is old school fundamental teaching. That's my breakdown for this fight.